Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be going through the new web integration package offered by SOS Online Backup and what that means for the partners. So the idea was that we saw many partners going through a lot of web design trials and tribulations, especially if partners came on with our billing API and we're working on not only web design to fit this into their business, but also web development to fit this into their business. We were finding on average that partners were spending about $5,000 on web design and basic web development as far as setting up a merchant system to accept payments from customers, but then still having to go through a manual account creation or upgrade or cancellation request in the back end. So after we had a few partners who had very poor experiences, being $6,000 out to a third-party firm to not have a website even really completed for them, and another firm that spent $18,000 on web development and still didn't really have a strong integration into their website. We here at SOS went to work to find a simple, affordable, turnkey solution for the website of this business. So what we have is these web integration packages available if you go to SOSOnlinebackup.com, resellers, web integration. And we have a basic feature list, we have some additional options, and we have some sample templates you can go through. But today we're going to go through the basics of our standard web integration package that we offer. So we come here to manageonlinebackup.com, and this is one of the templates that's available. So we see here we have SOS for Business, so if we select this, this is going to take us to a customer-facing sign-up page. So this account creation is tied directly to the partner's merchant system, currently set up for gateways PayPal and Authorize.net. So this is really nice that you can accept payments directly from customers. This also means that your customers will be able to upgrade upon request. Now, what about everything else? Okay, well, the customer signs up for an account, and now they want to manage their account information. Change their password, change their email, view, browse, or recover information. So we have this part of the integration, which includes sign-in, and we'll just select a login here. And we have here an account usage bar, so it gives you, your total account size and how much you've used. Gives you some basic information about the account type, commercial, your sign-up date. We can come here and we can change our email. The email address that's associated with this account will be stored in the partner's administrative portal. So the partner would be able to refer to that for further contact. It's also the email address that's going to receive confirmations of accounts being created, accounts being upgraded, and canceled. It's also the email address that will be in the from field when you use the file share function. User can also come here and change their password. User can come here and upgrade the account. Now the account baked into this demo is canceled as part of the demo, so we don't see upgrade options here. The customer can send in a cancellation request. We have not given customers the ability to cancel outright. What this does is it'll notify the partner in the administrative portal that we'll go through. We have the view order section, so the specific customer can see when they signed up and for how much, when they upgraded and for how much. So they have a list of transaction histories as their account grows and grows, so that's nice to have. And then lastly, we have access backups. So what we've done here is we've tied in our mobile services, so you can sign in with your account, just a revalidation. And then you can browse through the information. You can go to your documents, images, music, videos, search. Generally, when you're using the My Account system, we're just going to perform a simple search, and you know the name of the file or part of the name of the file you're looking for. And you would select it, and you can select share, and then you can share it to the appropriate person. So that was very simple. I just shared a 2-hour tech and admin training video. So this is something that's very powerful. The things that you don't have in the My Account system is access to different versions. So then you'd have to go to the full myaccount.managed-offsetbackup.net. But for the most part, the way you use this portal you don't need versions. That would be something that you would go through the PC client software for. This also has a limitation of recovering or sharing files with a 500 megabyte limit. So 500 megabytes or fewer will work, otherwise it won't. So that's the customer-facing integration. But now the real heavy lifting that we saw is the API only gave so much help and integration for the partner. There was still a lot of custom database work that could be done to really make the lives of our partners a lot simpler and a lot more productive and a lot more flexible. For instance, we come here to our admin account, and if you're familiar with our standard reseller portal, you'll realize immediately that this dashboard is not something that's part of it. So this gives you your PPP report, or your pre-purchased backup space, versus how much you've actually sold. So that's nice to have right on top. It also gives you a list of recent signups. So people who've gone through your web forms or just accounts you've created, they'll all populate right here. And also recent upgrades. Upgrades is a good thing to test, because if you see someone that's upgraded their account, you could always reach out, see how they're doing. Just any reason just to touch your customer, even as just a show of faith of good managed services. This is something that's definitely helpful to see. And then of course we have the cancellation requests. So this is important. When you have a request come in, you can see the account that it's referring to, and you can go back and see if they're having issues, or what needs to be resolved to keep this account going. In the Premier package, there would also be a support ticket part of the dashboard, which is not in this demo, but that's part of the Premier package. So again, we're in the standard package right now. So one of the great things about the flexibility of this program is that we have the administrative rights to simply change what's available on our website. So if we go back to the main page and go to SOS for Business, we have these plans here, and then we have them right here too. So let's say we weren't seeing very much success with the free trial, or we didn't have any conversions with the free trial after the first 60 days. So we can just come in here and say edit, revalidate, and then we could just make this plan inactive. Submit. Great, so now that plan's inactive, so we can refresh here, and now it's gone. No more free trial account. And it's that easy. So you can offer promotional specials where maybe you sell a larger backup account near or close to cost. So maybe you sell a 100 gig backup account for $500 a year, something like that. So this really allows you to be more flexible in how you manage your campaigns for your web-based business. So we go back to the admin portal, so it makes it very easy to add alter plans as you see fit. And again, this pricing is for customer-facing pricing. So again, it ties into your merchant system, so you would be receiving payment directly from the customer. Just lists our CT codes, so if we have multiple, you'd be able to edit here. Then the next part is sales. So we have a sales dashboard. You come in here, we can see all the accounts we have. If for whatever reason you need to create an account and not put the customer through your standard sign-up page, you could simply come here, create an account, pick the plan that you like, and this would simply create an account without any credit card information needed. So if you were throwing in an account for somebody, or rolling it into somebody's package, or just giving a free 5 gig account for being your customer, those are great value add-on strategies. Go back to sales. We view actions. Now this is something that's very unique to the web integration, because it's the custom database that's supporting this integration is what allows us to have this type of administrative privilege. Again, go through the reseller portal, you'll realize that a lot of these things are not available, and there are a number of reasons for that, but this web integration allows the option to have things like view orders. You can see the new sign up and the upgrade for a single account. If we come back here, we could cancel the account directly, which you can do in the reseller portal, but you have to go to a different section. It's not as simple as just having the accounts here. You'd have to go to another menu bar. Reset password and change email are not in the default reseller admin portal. This again is directly related to the backend database that's been created for this integration, so you can simply reset the password here. Now with our standard system you can still do this work. All it requires is that you would have to first recover the information, and then you'd have to sign into the My Account system, because the My Account system, which is what we went through here, the My Account system is the only place where you'll see the ability to change email or change password. So we can also delete the account, so that's very nice. Also see the status pending cancel, so that means we can go and contact this person. See, view more information. We can contact this person and see what is going on with their account, why they want to cancel. If we come to support, this is going to be where your support ticketing system would be if you had the Premier package. But for our standard package offering, what we've done is we've integrated some of the SOS websites so that you don't have to remember where in the SOS website you need to go. So if you need support or to submit a ticket, you can just click this, and then it pulls up our support page, and then you'll see our support chat window appear right here, and it's that easy. Also from here, of course, you have the FAQ, but if we went back to support and we wanted just to go to FAQ, that's terrific. Here it is. If we wanted to go to the Partner Resource Center, we've included that in here too, and here's the username and password, so you can sign in and you can go through all the resources available there. And with this integration into your business, instead of having the SOS Reseller Admin Portal, the My Account system, your billing system, your support system, and your mass email system all being separate, we've now brought them all into one single location. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact your respective sales rep, or you can contact rebrands at sosonlinebackup.com. Thank you, and looking forward to it.